Oh my god, look, I'm holding up a guitar. No, I'm not. Alright, let's do this. That's for sync. Hey guys and gals, I'm Stu, founder of Stone Heavy Sound and inventor of this beautiful burgundy box. Alliteration. So what is it? I call this the decade pedal. It's a passive pickup response tripler. Huh? Right? I know, you've always dreamed of having one. Now your dream is a reality because I'm making them. The decade pedal is a completely passive circuit. It organically changes the frequency response of your pickups, expanding the sonic palette of your instrument. For an in-depth analysis of how the decade pedal works, I suggest watching the video How the Decade Pedal Works. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how the decade pedal sounds, some ways that I like to use it, and hopefully inspire you to think about ways that this might fit into your rig. So a quick word on how I'm conducting these demos. I've got this Tele-style guitar here with humbuckers, and I can coil split the bridge. So I'm going to use this to be able to stick with one instrument and show you the versatility of the decade pedal in different pickup situations. I'm just going to play through this Mesa head to get some different tones, and then coming out of Celestion Vintage 30s on the cab, mic'd with an SM57, so just keeping it straightforward. No processing on the signal at all. I want you to really just hear the guitar for what it is. I'm going to wear some cans. I'm going to be playing along with a metronome so that I can also throw in a little background track on some of these demonstrations and you can hear how tone sits in context. Cool, so this first demonstration, I'm just on a bridge humbucker. I'm going to play some old style rock and roll, then I'm going to turn on what I call 60s mode, and you're going to hear why I call it that, but 60s mode is going to make it brighter, it's going to reduce the output a bit, so it sounds a little more vintagey. Check this out. For this next demo, I'm going to go over to a nice clean sound. I'm going to stay on the bridge humbucker. I'm going to play some funky strumming. Normally, the bridge humbucker is not the pickup you're going to use, but I'm going to show you how that's possible with 60s mode on this pedal. Check it out. 1, 2, 3. '60s mode. 1, 2. Trippy. Sounds like I switched pickups, right? Well, that's the idea of a passive pickup response tripler. So you can see I got a pretty funky tone out of a bridge humbucker. That's cool, man. So what about 70s mode? Well, I'm going to go ahead and split this bridge humbucker so that I'm only running one coil. It's a very bright tone. Then I'm going to engage 70s mode, which is going to take a little bit of highs off the top and accentuate the mids a little bit. It's a tad more subtle than 60s mode, but it's very useful when you want to tame a super bright pickup. Now 70s mode. So let's go up to the neck pickup. Got a mini humbucker here. Really nice for blues, but it's still got a lot of mid-range and a lot of low end. And I kind of want to rein that in. I could do that with the decade pedal. So I'm just going to do a little freestyle blues thing here. Now, 60s mode. So now I'm going to play a melodic piece on the bridge pickup. Normally, that wouldn't be the sweetest place to play, but when I activate 60s mode, I have a very usable tone for this delicate piece. Check this out. Now 60s mode. You hear that humming? That's right, baby, we're going into high gain territory. All you metalheads who thought, man, I don't need no fruity ass passive pedal, you've been pulling your long hair out with all that fizz that you get on your amp, well watch what 70s mode does to that fizz. So those demonstrations give you some idea of how you could incorporate this pedal into your rig. There are all kinds of other ways it's going to change with your guitar and your setup. So have some fun with it. If you'd like to order one, visit our secure online shop at stoneheavysound.com. Peace.